You don't want your foundation to look like you're looking like a ghost. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, hi, my name is Cindy. Apolo, good to have you here. You're most definitely welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my video. Today's video is going to be a foundation tutorial, and if you have light foundation, or if your foundation is lighter than your skin tone or slightly darker than your skin tone, this tutorial is going to help you, especially if you have one foundation and your foundation has gone slightly lighter than your skin tone, or it has gone slightly darker than your skin tone. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to fix your foundation to work better for your skin, so you don't have the ashy foundation. My skin is already prepped, and one side of my face I'm going to use a lighter foundation, and on the other side I'm going to use a foundation that is slightly close to my skin tone, because I don't have a darker foundation, but the step or the procedure works for both types or both sides of foundation. And whether your foundation is lighter than your skin tone or your foundation is darker than your skin tone, the step that I'm going to be showing you works on both sides of the foundation. Now, one side of my face I'm going to be using a foundation. It is exactly my undertone, but it is slightly lighter than my skin tone. You can walk away with foundation that is exactly your undertone, maybe lighter than your skin tone, but the same undertone. If you want to see a separate video about foundation or working the foundation that is not your undertone to make it work for you, do let me know in the comment section down below. I'm definitely going to make a video like that. So in this video, this foundation is the exact undertone, but it is slightly lighter than my skin tone, so I'm going to be using the light foundation. Sometimes you might like a certain foundation and you might get a foundation that is lighter than your skin tone, or maybe slightly darker than your skin tone, because you love the foundation. For this, I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty foundation. This is my exact undertone, and I can get away with this foundation. For the days where I am lighter, this foundation works, but right now I've gone darker and my neck is lighter than my face. As you can see, my neck is lighter than my face, and this foundation doesn't match my face anymore, but I'm going to show you how you can make that work for you. So I'm going to apply one pump about this much at the back of my hand, because I'm only applying one part of my face. I'm gonna go over with my concealer brush to apply the foundation on my face. So this side is going to be for the lighter foundation, or the lighter part. I'm gonna try as much as possible not to use my mirror to cover what I'm doing, so you guys can follow through to see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, this is about this much, so I'm going to blend the foundation using a foundation brush. So when applying your foundation, make sure that you use a clean brush. So I'm going to press the foundation into my skin. It is already blending into my skin, but it is way lighter and it blends down to my neck. You don't want to match your foundation to your neck. You want to make sure that you match your foundation to your face. So this is lighter, really light, so I'm just going to continuously blend this part of my face. Use about this much to blend on my forehead. So sometimes some person's foundation can get way lighter than this and it still works. This is it. This is how my face looks with the foundation that is lighter than my skin tone. You can see the difference between this side of my face and this side where I applied the foundation that is lighter than my face. Currently, I do not have a foundation that is slightly darker than my skin tone or slightly darker than my face, so I'm gonna go in with a foundation that is similar or close to my skin tone. This other side of my face, I'm going to apply a foundation that is exact my skin tone or close to my skin tone. So I'm going to go in with this foundation. This is about exact my face match or close to my face match. So I'm going to apply this at the back of my hand, about this pump. So I'm going to try as much as possible to apply this on this other side. I'm going to go in with a separate brush on this other side of my face, apply the foundation on the foundation. So I'm pressing that in a stippling motion. Do not swirl or rub your foundation in a circular motion when applying your foundation. You don't want to move the product, so you want to make sure that you press your foundation into the skin so it gives you a more full coverage. So in this technique, you don't have to mix your foundation. I know in some cases people ask you to mix your foundation to get your exact foundation shade, but in this technique that I'm going to show you, you don't have to mix your foundation with another product, or you don't have to mix in your foundation to get your exact foundation shade. You can work with the same foundation that is lighter than your skin tone. You can actually get away with it without making your face look too ashy or making your face looking like a ghost. So now that we are done, this is the side of the foundation that is my exact face match, and this is the side of the foundation that is lighter than my face. I don't know how it's looking, but I don't know if you can tell the difference between both sides, but I'm gonna let you be the judge to take note to see which side you prefer. I know there isn't too much difference in both sides of the face, but when you look closely, you see that this side of the face, the foundation is slightly lighter than my face, or is lighter than my face, and this side of my face, the foundation on this side is my exact face match. On this side of my face, that the foundation is slightly lighter than my skin tone, or the foundation is lighter than my skin tone, I'm going to go in with the contour to make sure it is all blended or blends into my skin to look like my exact skin tone. But if your foundation is slightly darker than your skin tone, you want to go in with a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, which can work in to make sure that both sides look exactly the same. So I'm going to show you how you're going to apply your concealer on this other side to make sure that it blends right into your skin and it doesn't give you a ghosty look. So the exact same way you would apply your contour, you want to apply your contour the exact same way you would. I'm gonna go in with a contour brush to blend that right in. I'm gonna go in with the contour to apply on this other side, the jawline, so it matches to my neck. Now that we have this, you can see there are harsh lines on this other side. I'm gonna go in with the foundation brush we used earlier to blend that side of my face. Now that the concealer is all blended, you can now see the difference between this side of the face and this side of the face. Now you can see that both sides of the face, they are looking the exact same match. They are looking like the skin tone, and it's not obvious, or it's not too much, or the foundation is not too much, or it's not appearing too much on your skin or on your face. Now you can walk away with this. You can go over with your concealer to apply on your face. I'm going to walk over this again. If your foundation is lighter, you want to go in with contour to contour the sides of your face and blend it into your foundation to give you the exact same match of your foundation or the exact same match of your face or your skin tone, so it blends between your face and your neck. And if your foundation is darker, you want to go in with a lighter concealer over on your face on the highest point of the areas where you would usually highlight that side of the face and blend it so your foundation and your concealer, they work in to give you the exact shade match of your foundation or of your skin tone. So now you can see that this side of my face and this side of my face, they look all blended together and they look like my skin tone, or they look like my face exact match. You want to make sure that your foundation looks like this. You don't want your foundation to look like you have a white cast or you're looking like a ghost. Make sure that you go in with this technique to prevent ashy makeup or to prevent your foundation from giving you the white cast. So this technique works regardless if your foundation is darker, you look like you're wearing a mask, if your face and your neck do not blend in. So make sure that you go in with the technique. I'm gonna go over it again. If your foundation is lighter, go in with a darker concealer to fix in the foundation. Contour the areas where you normally contour and blend it right in, and use your foundation brush to blend everything in so it looks all natural like your skin tone. And if your foundation is darker, go in with a concealer that is lighter than your skin tone to blend that right in to give you the exact same match of your skin tone, so you don't have way too much product on your face. So I'm gonna go off camera to complete the makeup and come show you the final look. We've come to the end of the tutorial. Sometimes it's not about the product, sometimes it's about the technique, and you don't have to always go over to buy a new product or a foundation. If you notice your foundation is slightly lighter than your skin tone, or your foundation is slightly darker than your skin tone, then go over this step to make sure, or go over this technique to make sure that you work your foundation to be your exact same skin tone, so you don't have to waste so much money or waste money to go over to purchase another product or another foundation. If your foundation is lighter than your skin tone, go over with a contour to blend into the foundation to give you your exact same shade match or your exact same skin match. And if you notice your foundation is darker than your skin tone, go over with a highlight that is 1 shade lighter or 2 shades lighter to blend into your darker foundation to give you even skin tone. Notice that this area where we have lighter foundation, or where the foundation is light, it looks more even and it doesn't look pronounced, or it doesn't look like we used a lighter foundation. So go over the technique and you have or get an even skin tone or an even foundation. Alright guys, so let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you would like to see from me, and I'll definitely create videos relating to that. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video.